Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you everything that I got from Poooli Print, and I'm going to review the Poooli Print XL. So first I got this Poooli Print XL. It is a inkless Bluetooth printer. I got some extra rolls here, and these are the XL rolls, so it prints a lot bigger, about this size right here versus this size. And then the nice thing about the XL is that you can also use the smaller paper too to print. So I did get some sticky roll paper, and then I also got some sparkling silver paper and some sparkling gold paper. And then there's also this transparent sticky labels as well. So first off, I will take it out of the box so you guys can see it. And I have already used it and messed around with it a little bit, so it's not quite in the exact form that it came in. So it comes with a quick start guide. And then this is the size of the printer. I have a small hand, but it's about the size of my hand. And then also this charging cable. So it does suggest that you charge it before you use it. And it takes about 90 minutes for a full charge. So in order to turn it on, well, first off, let's look at it. I really like how it's just very plain and simple. It's very minimalistic. So to turn it on, you push this button right here. Okay, there we go. So I guess you have to hold it down for a little bit. Okay, yeah, it says hold the power button for 3 seconds to turn on and off your Poooli Printer XL. So to open it up, you push this button and then you pull it open. So as you can see, this is the size of the roll for the XL. But the nice thing is you could take it out, and there are these roll, I don't know the term for them, but the roll holders, which are right in here. So you can adjust these. They look like this, and it might be hard to see, but it has different roll sizes here. So for the smallest roll size, you can place it in here, and you'll be able to see it if you have the machine with you. Okay, and it clicks in just like that. So I'm gonna have to do it on the other side too if I wanna put in a smaller roll. So you find that little notch right there, and you stick this notch into that hole, and then you just push down and it locks in. And then you can put a different size roll in. Let's see, I have one handy here. So for most of the rolls, it seems as though it will go over like that. And as far as over goes, I mean, it's not under. Like toilet paper, how over it goes over the roll, under you pull from the bottom. So most of them, you have to look at the roll and see, like on this paper, which is the sparkling paper, you actually have to insert the roll the opposite way. So with the roll going under. So you just have to watch out for that, because as you can see here, the sparkling paper has, this is the sparkly side, which might be difficult to see, but the white side is just the backing of the sticky paper. So in that case, for this one, you would insert it this way and then close it. If you close it, it will make that noise, basically registering that a roll is in there. And a couple that I've made with the sparkly silver paper. It's really hard to see the shimmer here, but it's really pretty. So in order to start printing, you need to get the app. So it's the Poooli Smart Pocket Printer app. So I will get, okay, and so the reason why it looks like this is because it's made for a phone, but I'm just using it from the tablet here. So first, the machine that I'm using, I'm gonna switch it over to the Poooli L3. And in order to connect it, I'm going to hit the connect button over here. Let me get my machine closed so it will register. Okay, I'll put it here so you guys can see. So I'm gonna hit connect. And then right away it found this machine. If you cannot find your machine, then make sure you hit the cannot find anything, and then it will take you to some troubleshooting tips, and then select the accessory, and then it should just connect. Okay, perfect. So this is the interface. They have different things that you can use, like templates right here that are already included in there. One thing to note is, okay, let's say I want to do this notepad one. One thing to note, so with the XL, you want to look at set the paper width. So right now, large would be the large roll that it came with, which is the biggest one that they have. But right now, I'm not using large, so I'm using actually small. So you want to make sure you change that, because that will, I did not change it here. And so when I was printing this one out, I didn't change the size. And so it got, I accidentally put medium instead of small on here. So that's why it printed a lot bigger, because it thought the paper was bigger. So small. Okay. So when you're ready to print, you can hit this icon right here. And this is the print preview page. So down here, it'll also tell you how long it's going to be. There's also some other settings right here when you click on it. Printing density, so you can make it darker. You can also print it more than once if you want. There's different print modes, picture. I usually keep it on picture. There's also text, and then there's grayscale. And let's see. There is also a way to rotate it. Let me see. Oh, and also real quick, you can see the serrated edges too, and that'll show you. So basically it's going to be printing long ways, which will make it longer right now. Okay, well, I'll just do it like this for now so you can see. So it actually defaulted back to the large width, which is my fault. I should have went back and looked. So let me... So this is a good example. I screwed up so you don't have to. So I put it on the, it's on the large width. So you can't even really see what it is because it's so big. So let's change it to small again. All right, let's print it now. Perfect. There we go. So that's much better. And then you can write any to-do notes, to-do lists, worksheets or notes that you want to write. These are perfect for journals. And I'm still gonna save this because it's like a transparent sticker and I can probably write something on here and stick it. Okay, so in order to print a photo, you can click on photos and it will take you to your camera roll. And I already have a picture here, right here. And so when you do that, there's all these different settings. Now this is a black and white photo, but if you have a colored picture, you just have to remember that it's gonna come out black and white. So to me personally, all these extra settings don't really matter, except I might put a real picture on black and white just to see what it will look like. Again, this one's black and white, so you can't even tell. But you can also edit the picture. You can also, this is where you can rotate it. So let's say I wanted to turn it, I could turn it and then hit OK. And then when it prints, it will be smaller. So, which I don't really want. So I'm gonna rotate it again. There we go. So now see when it prints, it's gonna print long ways and it will be a little bit bigger. And there's other things you can do. You can crop, let's just say maybe I want, oops. There we go. Okay. There's just a little tiny bit right there. Okay. So let's just say I just want one of these leaves. And I'm gonna rotate that like that so it's a little bit longer. Okay. And now this one will be on a transparent background because that's the sticky paper that's in there. I'm gonna go to print. Paper width, let's see. Actually, I don't want it to be that long. I don't want it to take up too much paper. Okay. So perfect. Okay. So that's how it looks. Let's see, what else can I show you? You can also add text in there as well on some of the, like you can vertical, you can type something. Let's see. There's a few different fonts. There's the default. You kind of just have to play. There's not a whole lot. You can change the font size so you can make it bigger. Table, you can make a table. You can add a theme. Oh, picture again, which will take you to your camera roll. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. You just have to kind of experiment and see what works best for you. And then you can also create an account. I think that way, so you can save some of your things in there if you want. So far, I've played around with it and I really seem to like it. I think it'll be really helpful for labeling things, adding things to my bullet journal, and being able to customize it as well. So like this was actually something that I drew on my iPad myself, and so I can now print stuff that is from my iPad that I've directly drawn, and now I can add it to my bullet journal as a sticker. Maybe I'll do another picture for you guys. I'll do a real picture so you guys can see. So the difference between this one and the other, I'll do a picture of my son. The difference between this printer and the other printer is that this one prints at a higher quality. Obviously, it's bigger. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about with the color. Is not going to print out color, so I put it in black and white so you can kind of see like what it's going to look like. There are these other ones, but again, it really depends on the style that you're going for. To me, I don't really want that look, so I'm just gonna put it on black and white. And again, you can also edit it as needed. Maybe I'll crop it down, just so we're not wasting. Okay. And I'm gonna make it smaller, so I'm gonna rotate it. Okay, now I'm gonna print it. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see from the picture, but it just does show the granulation. So it is a little bit grainy, but that's okay. That's to be expected from a printer like this. And I'll hit, so it's in the picture print mode and the paper width is small. And I could make it darker, but I'll keep it in at the middle setting, and then I'll print it. Okay. So here is the final, which I think it's great quality, and I think it gives it a really good like vintage look to add to any bullet journals or to personalize different things. So yeah. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the Poooli printer. They did give me a discount code, which I will give to you guys so that you can save if you want to get your own. I really like the gold and silver paper right here. I think it really will add some sparkle. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. So far, so good. I really like it, and I think it has worked flawlessly so far for me.